Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing the I Love Drugstore Makeup TAG. I just saw it a little while ago and I loved it, so I wanted to give it a try. I got it from MakeupByAlli. I think that's her name. Yeah, I'll link it below. I think it's MakeupByAlli. And I did a screenshot on my phone so that I could do it. I love high-end makeup, but I also really like drugstore makeup because it's so easy to return if I hate it, and I mean Sephora's really good about that too. But and I can get to it really easy. My nearest Sephora is still like half an hour away, so I love drugstore makeup. So let's get started. The first question is, what is your favorite drugstore makeup brand? I'm gonna have to go with Revlon, just because I consistently find really good products from them. Here are some face products that I really like. The Color Stay Whipped, and then the Revlon, the original Color Stay. I just think that they make great face, cheek, lip, everything. So Revlon is usually my go-to when I walk into the drugstore. What are your favorite face, cheek, and lip products? So for face, I'd start out with the Revlon Color Stay. Um, I mean, the Color Stay Whipped is also good, but I prefer the original. Um, for, I guess it's not technically cheeks, but between face and cheeks. The Revlon Photo Ready Bronzer in Bronzed and Chic. Absolutely adore it. And then the Milani Baked Blush in Rose d'Oro. It is amazing. You need to get your hands on it. It's so smooth and gorgeous. Um, it's an amazing blush, and I really, really like it. And it's kind of similar, kind of to Orgasm, but not really. I don't know. It's fantastic. And then lip, I couldn't narrow it down, so I'm showing you two different lip products. The CoverGirl Perfection. This is the one that I have on right now. It's Euphoria. It's a gel formula, and it's just so smooth, and it lasts for so long. It's amazing. And then the Revlon lip butters. I mean, I had to. These are two of my brighter shades. I have it in this. The hot pink is Lollipop, and then the red is Candy Apple. And they're just really smooth and nourishing, and I love them. Next question is, what is your least favorite product? So I actually already filmed this video, and then I ran out of memory. So you'll see my hand, and I'll explain it in a second. My least favorite product from the drugstore has to be the L'Oreal Telescopic Explosion Mascara. And I hate it, and I probably hate it even more now because I've forced myself to try to get through it in Project 10 Pan, but I'm not doing a very good job at that. Anyway, so I don't know what attracted me to it in the first place. It's so goopy. It has this little like ball at the end. And the reason why I have this black mark is because that's how much extra formula was left, or actual mascara was left on the wand, and I just like wiped it down. Look at, I'm getting it on myself again. That's just ridiculous for that much extra. I mean, and you have to imagine that there's already some on the actual like bristles, so it's just too much overall. It gives you way too much product. So yeah, my least favorite. Next question is, what is the best makeup bargain? This one was super easy. I used to use the Makeup Forever HD finishing powder. I don't know if that's the exact name, but it's, the small container, black lid, clear bottom. It's just a setting powder, and it's either in the late 20s or early 30s, like 28 to $32, I think. And then I found the e.l.f. High Definition Powder, and it's a pretty big container. And this is what it looks like. It's just like a really finely milled white powder. Sorry, I'm like making a little cloud everywhere. And this was $6, and you can get it at some Targets. I got mine online, but I got it when they were doing a 50% off sale, so I got it for $3. So for $3, I got the same, to me, like, I tried them both out at the same time. You get the same thing that's around $30. So 10 times more money for something that doesn't work any better. In my opinion, that's ridiculous. So this is a fantastic bargain at $3 or at $6. Um, what is your favorite underdog product? Something you love that often gets overlooked? I have two different things. I'll go through the first one really quickly because I've talked about it before. It's the Milani Brow Tint Pen Felt Tip Brow Color. I have mine in Natural Taupe. It's just a little marker, and you use it on your brows. It is a perfect dupe for the Anastasia brown marker, and that actually goes into another category, so maybe I'll talk about it again. But it's fantastic. I love it, and I'm surprised that more people don't know about it. Maybe not everyone is so anal about eyebrows the way I am, but who knows. The next one is, it looks kind of weird. It looks like a concealer stick, kind of. It's the e.l.f. Eye Primer and Liner Sealer. And this one I've I've used for a while, so it's bigger than that, but you don't even need it to be much bigger. Um, it looks like this when you rub it on, and it's an eye primer, an eyeshadow primer. And for a while, the Urban Decay primer potion just wasn't working for me. I don't know what happened, but just like all of a sudden, it was not keeping my eyeshadow on, so I decided to try something new. And at the same time that I got the high definition powder, I got this eye primer, and it was, I'm almost positive it's $6, but then I got it for $3. And it's fantastic. It does the same exact thing that, a primer potion does. And it's an awesome base. It's creamier. It's easier to kind of blend out before it gets dry. Like the primer potion, sometimes it'll get dry and it's uneven. This, it's easy to blend out. It works really, really well. It keeps my eyeshadow in place, and I have really oily lids, so that's saying something. The other side, I've used only a few times, but it's pretty cool too. It's a liner sealer, so you can put it on top of just your regular liner to seal it, but you can also dip it into an eyeshadow, which is why, like the tip of mine, if you can tell, kind of like a brown color. You can dip it into an eyeshadow and turn it into an eyeliner. So, cool product. I really just use the primer side, and I really like it. What's my next one? A drugstore product that is overpriced. Okay, this is kind of hard because I love the product. I just think it's kind of overpriced, and it's, frankly, I could go with anything from Revlon. Even though it's worth the money, it's still kind of expensive when you compare it to other brands. You know, it's kind of like the starting point is at $10, whereas other brands, that's kind of the end point, so that's kind of frustrating. The just, to pick something out, the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stains, they're, I think, $10 at CVS. Now, you can get them all the time for buy one, get one half off, but I don't know. I really like them, and they're really comparable to the Tarte, I have one, I don't know. Oh, I can't remember the name. I have two. The Tarte Natural Lip Stains. Um, so, I mean, I think they're kind of worth it, but they're still pretty expensive as far as drugstore products go. Like, sometimes when I'm picking up my color stay, depending on where I go, it can go up to like $13, which seems kind of steep for a drugstore. Um, Number 7 is show your best drugstore dupes. Well, I'll go ahead and do that one first. The brow pen. I want to say it's like $5 when you compare it to the Anastasia one, which is in the 20s. That's so much of a better deal. My other dupe was, now I don't have the original, so maybe I'm cheating by saying it's a dupe, but this is the Hard Candy Eyeshadow Duo in Secret Rendezvous, and the reason I got this right here was because Emily Noel 83, or Beauty Broadcast, she talked about it as this side as a dupe for Max Cranberry, and when I saw it in her video, I thought, wow, that's such a gorgeous shade, and I had to have it. And I don't know why I just put that on my middle finger. There's something wrong with me. But it is gorgeous and smooth, and it is a super deep rose gold color, and I love it. I have no complaints. And sometimes I'll even be really boring and just use these two. It's a super shimmery look, but it works. I think I have this. No, I don't. I don't have this on today. Anyways, it's fantastic. So I'm counting on her that this really is a dupe for Max Cranberry. Let's hope she's right. And then the last one is drugstore product that isn't worth the hype. So, I don't know, there wasn't a lot of YouTube hype about this, but there was a lot of hype kind of like online, and because it was limited edition, there was some hype. And it's the Maybelline Great Lash limited edition mascaras, the different colored ones. The second I found these, over the summer, I bought all of them, and I was so excited. There's Totally Teal, Blink of Blue, Pop of Purple, and Go Go Green. And it's the traditional Great Lash brush. It's just, if you, nobody, if you can tell, that is green. I was expecting them to be super, super vibrant so that you could tell that it was a color, but you really can't. It just looks like a muted black when it's on my lashes, at least. Maybe mine are just super, super dark. I keep on saying super. I'm gonna cut the supers out. Um, I just, I'm glad I bought them because, I don't know, I'm just glad I got them. I'm one of those like limited edition type people, especially when they're cheap. Even if I end up returning it, I want to know what it's like since I know I won't be able to get them later on. They just, they don't do much. I was super excited about them. Oh, with the supers again, whatever. I don't think that it was worth it, but I still say give it a shot, and maybe for you, maybe if you have blonde lashes, they would look great. Yeah, I think like the purple would look so beautiful if you were able to see it. Maybe if I used like eyelash primer. I have some of that. I'm about to try it, I think, and we will see. Okay, so thank you for watching my video. I hope that you had fun listening to me say super 1,000 times. Um, I really was excited by this tag, and I'm excited to watch other people do the tag. Let me know if there are any other videos you'd be interested in watching. It's kind of hard to think of stuff to do, especially when I'm starting out, and I don't know. Like, there's not that many people watching me anyways, so I don't know what to put out there. So let me know. Have a fantastic day, and thanks for watching. Bye.